Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit, and from that the rest follows." In a world obsessed with being loud, being noticed, and being first, what if true power came from being calm, clear, and deliberate? These are not cheap tricks, not tactics to manipulate others. These are 7 ancient truths, Stoic truths, that make you sharper, more focused, and unshakable in a world of noise. If you want to rise above, not just compete, but dominate in silence, listen closely. 1. Master yourself before you try to master anything else. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." The smartest people aren't the ones who shout the loudest or memorize the most facts. They're the ones who are in control of themselves, their emotions, their impulses, their reactions. You can't outsmart anyone if you're constantly reacting to everything. The Stoic begins each day knowing the first enemy is inside. Win that war, and the rest is strategy. 2. Silence is a weapon, not a weakness. Seneca wrote, "It is a great thing to know the season for speech and the season for silence." In a world where everyone's shouting opinions, broadcasting their thoughts, and needing to be heard, the quiet man is terrifying. Why? Because he's listening, he's observing, he's watching the moves before he plays his own. Never underestimate the power of saying nothing, especially when you're expected to speak. It leaves people guessing. It makes your words, when you do speak, far more powerful. 3. Detach from praise and criticism. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, receive without pride, let go without attachment. If you rely on compliments to feel confident or crumble at the first insult, you're a puppet. Others pull the strings. To truly outsmart the world, you must become untouchable, not cold, not arrogant, but independent. When someone praises you, say, "Thank you," but remind yourself, this changes nothing about who I am or the work I must do. When someone mocks you, same response. You don't win by pleasing everyone. You win by staying on the path, with or without applause. 4. Expect resistance, plan for chaos. The Stoics never hoped for ease. They trained for adversity. Seneca advised, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare." The modern mind is soft, expecting ease, offended by friction. But the Stoic sees resistance as fuel. Delays, opportunities to show patience. Obstacles, training grounds for the will. Failure, feedback. You don't outsmart others by waiting for life to be fair. You do it by building the kind of mind that thrives when things go wrong. 5. Control the frame, control the game. Life doesn't happen to you. Life happens according to the meaning you give it. 2 people face the same problem. One collapses, the other. Epictetus taught, "It's not events that disturb us, but our judgment about them." If you control the frame, how you see a situation, you control your emotions. Control your emotions, and no one can manipulate you. A meeting isn't stressful, it's a chance to perform. A breakup isn't rejection, it's redirection. Change the frame, change the outcome. 6. Be brutally honest, with yourself first. The Stoics didn't sugarcoat reality, they stared it in the face. Marcus wrote, "If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake, I will gladly change." Because truth, no matter how painful, is always a gift. Outsmarting others doesn't mean being clever or manipulative. It means seeing clearly. And that starts by facing your own lies, your excuses, your laziness, your pride. You can't sharpen your mind if you protect your ego. So tear it down. Tell yourself the truth, especially when it hurts. That's where transformation begins. 7. Win without needing to win. Here's the final paradox. The person who must win at all costs loses the moment they don't. The person who is centered, grounded, focused on the process, not the prize, that's the one who rises above. Marcus Aurelius said, "Ambition means tying your well-being to what other people say or do. Sanity means tying it to your own actions." You outsmart the world by not needing to win at their game, by playing your own and doing it well. Every day, without applause, without reward, without needing anyone to understand. And in doing so, you win anyway. If you've made it this far, ask yourself, which one of these 7 principles do you need to implement right now? Not tomorrow, Not next week, today. Because this isn't just ancient wisdom, it's your code, your edge, your unfair advantage. If you want more of this, subscribe. This isn't about hype, it's about clarity, it's about strength, it's about becoming untouchable. One disciplined decision at a time.